For decades, Norway was the dream destination for international students. Why? Because education was completely free, no matter where you came from. Indian, Nigerian, Brazilian, Pakistani, didn't matter. Everyone paid zero tuition. But in autumn 2023, everything changed. If you're a non-EU or EEA student, Norwegian public universities now charge tuition fees ranging from 11,000 to 35,000 plus euros per year. So here's the million-dollar question. Is Norway still worth it? Can you still afford to study there? Are there scholarships? Which universities actually offer funding? Today, I'm breaking down the complete truth about Norway's new scholarship system. What disappeared, what survived, and the hidden pathways most students don't know about. Let me be brutally honest about what studying in Norway looks like today, not what it was 5 years ago. If you're from the EU, EEA, or Switzerland, you still study for free at public universities. You only pay a small semester fee of 25 to 55 euros. If you're from non-EU or EEA, you must pay 130 to 400 Norwegian krones each year, which is approximately 11 to 35,000 euros, plus a semester fee, and you must prove you have at least 12 to 13,000 euros in living funds just to get your student visa. And remember, Norway has one of Europe's highest costs of living. Sounds brutal, right? But here's the good news. PhD programs are still fully funded for all nationalities. And there are scholarships, waivers, and research positions that can cover your education. The game changed. But it's not over. Let me show you exactly how to win. Before we dive into individual universities, let's talk about the 3 major scholarship programs that still exist. 1. The quota scheme, mostly discontinued, but not entirely. This was Norway's flagship scholarship for students from Africa, Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe. The bad news? It's been officially discontinued for most general degree programs. The good news? Some universities still maintain similar partnerships through bilateral agreements and special tracks. What it used to cover, and still does in rare cases: 100% tuition fees, monthly living stipend travel grant, visa and insurance support. What you should do: assume it's unavailable, but still check if your country has specific agreements with Norwegian universities. Erasmus Mundus joint master's degrees. This is your golden ticket if Norwegian universities are part of the consortium. What you get: full tuition coverage, monthly stipends, travel allowance insurance. The catch? These are joint programs, meaning you'll study in multiple European countries, Norway being one of them. Extremely competitive, but if you get in, you're fully funded. 3. NordPlus, for Nordic and Baltic students. If you're from the Nordic or Baltic region, NordPlus offers short-term scholarships, intensive programs, mobility support. Not full scholarships, but they significantly reduce costs. Now, let's walk through Norway's top 10 universities and what scholarship opportunities, if any, exist after the 2023 reform. I'm ranking them by prestige and research output. 10. Nord University. Located in northern Norway, Nord is a leader in aquaculture, marine biology, and Arctic studies. Scholarships for master's students? No. What's available? Fully funded PhD positions in aquaculture and marine sciences. Lower living costs compared to Oslo or Bergen. Exchange students study tuition-free. Best for aquaculture, fisheries, Arctic studies, teacher education. 9. University of Stavanger, UIS. Norway's energy capital, focused on petroleum, renewable energy, and offshore technology. Scholarships for master's students? No. What's available? Fully funded PhD positions in energy research. Strong industry connections with Equinor and Aker BP. Erasmus Mundus partnerships, limited. Best for petroleum engineering, renewable energy, tourism, data science. 8. Oslo Metropolitan University, OsloMet. Norway's third largest university, focused on applied sciences and professional programs. Scholarships for master's students? No. What's available? Fully funded PhD positions in health, education, and urban innovation. Strong connections to Oslo's job market, best for nursing, teacher education, engineering, social work, media studies. BI Norwegian Business School, private. Here's where things get interesting. BI is Norway's only university with substantial scholarships for international master's students. Why? Because it's private. Everyone pays tuition, including Norwegians. Available scholarships. BI Presidential Scholarship, the big one. Full tuition coverage for up to 2 years. Living stipend of 4,500 euros per semester. Renewable if you maintain a B average. Women in Finance and Tech Scholarship. Full tuition coverage promotes diversity in male-dominated fields. Merit-based scholarships. Partial to full tuition waivers, based purely on academic excellence. Wilhelmsen Foundation Scholarship. Up to 22,000 euros per year. Combines merit and financial need. Best for business, finance, marketing, data science, entrepreneurship. Reality check. BI is expensive if you don't get a scholarship. But if you're a strong candidate, this is your best shot at funded business education in Norway. 6. Norwegian School of Economics, NHH, Scandinavia's most prestigious public business school. Scholarships for master's students? No. What's available? Fully funded 4-year PhD positions in economics, finance, and business. Exchange students study tuition-free. Best for economics, finance, business administration, energy economics. Please note that if you want a funded master's in economics or business, aim for BI's scholarships or look at Erasmus Mundus programs. 5. Norwegian University of Life Sciences, NMBU. Norway's leader in sustainability, agriculture, and veterinary medicine. Scholarships for master's students? No. What's available? Erasmus Mundus partnerships in sustainability programs. Fully funded PhD positions in agriculture and biotechnology research, grants through EU Horizon Europe. Best for agriculture, veterinary medicine, environmental science, biotechnology. 4. UiT, the Arctic University of Norway. The world's northernmost university, your gateway to Arctic research. Scholarships for master's students? No. What's available? Fully funded PhD positions in Arctic climate science, indigenous studies, and marine biology, research expedition funding for enrolled students, exchange programs, North to North, Nordlys. Best for Arctic studies, marine biology, Sami studies, space physics, telemedicine. Important visa requirement? You must prove you have about 14 to 15,500 euros per year in living funds. 3. University of Bergen, UIB, major European hub for oceanography, climate research, and global health. Home to the world-renowned Bjerknes Center for Climate Research. Scholarships for master's students? No. What's available? Fully funded PhD positions in marine and climate sciences. Fieldwork, grants for master's thesis students, research funding through major climate projects. Best for marine sciences, climate research, medicine, global health. 2. Norwegian University of Science and Technology, NTNU. Norway's largest university and the country's engineering powerhouse. Scholarships for master's students? Very limited. What's available? Erasmus Mundus partnerships, NORSTIP bilateral scholarships, country-specific. Fully funded PhD positions, 500,000 Norwegian krones per year salary. Tuition for masters, about 200,000 Norwegian krones per year, about 17,000 for engineering programs. Best for engineering, robotics, AI, renewable energy, marine engineering, architecture. 1. University of Oslo, UiO. Norway's oldest, largest, and highest-ranked university, founded 1811. Scholarships for master's students? Limited and program-specific. What's available? Erasmus Mundus joint master's degrees, full tuition, plus monthly stipend if UiO is part of the consortium. Circle U, Alliance Scholarships, for mobility within European University Alliances. International Summer School Scholarships, for short-term programs, especially for developing countries. Paid research assistant positions, part-time roles with Norwegian salaries, can help cover living expenses, best for medicine, law, social sciences, climate research, data science. So here's the truth about Norway. The golden era of free education for everyone is over. But Norway isn't closed to international students. The game just changed. The Northern Lights, the fjords, the world-class education? Still there. You just need to know which doors are actually open. Here's what you need to do right now. Subscribe to Ternexa if you want honest guides on studying abroad. We don't sell dreams. We show you real pathways. Hit the like button if this video cleared up the confusion about Norway's new system. Comment below. Which Norwegian university caught your eye? Are you targeting a master's, PhD, or thinking about exchange? Let me know. I read every comment.